So I'm here, still alive. Still have, I believe, a fever. I've been taking Tylenol, which is the super drug from the future that gets rid of fevers. Who knew? I've never been somebody to really indulge in fever reduction when I'm sick. I don't have a particular reason. I just never did growing up. But in recent years, I've began to see the light, and boy, I got to tell you, this time around, I'm really seeing the light. Yeah, I have a fever and a headache with no other symptoms. That's not unheard of for me. I've had sicknesses like that in the past. What gives me slight pause, however, is we all were at the camp like a week ago, as you may have seen from the videos, and everybody was just getting ticks left and right. I mean, it's tick town for sure over there. And I pulled maybe 4 out of myself. I pulled a lot out of the kids, more than I'd like to admit. And anyways, long story short, my mom was diagnosed with Lyme disease and is being treated for such. And I found out today that my brother is also being treated for Lyme disease. So 2 out of the 7-ish people that were there have Lyme disease. And one of the symptoms, the early onset symptoms of Lyme disease, which you can get anywhere from 3 to 30 days after a tick bite, is a fever and a headache, and it lasts for several days. Now, there's no early testing for Lyme disease. It's just essentially symptomatic. So you kind of just have to have a fever unexplainably, along with a headache and fatigue, which are all things that I have right now. And you have to have them for several days, and then you can go and see a doctor, and they kind of determine whether or not they want to start treating you for Lyme disease. The only symptom that I'm missing is I don't have a rash, and that is something that's pretty iconic with Lyme disease, but it is not a mandatory prerequisite. You don't have to have the rash. So that's where I'm at. Normally I wouldn't think twice about something like this, but just given the circumstances and the people around me who have Lyme disease in the same window in which I was exposed to ticks, I'm just really hoping that there's no ticks. But aside from that, it's gonna be a good night. Getting some Chinese, and I'm gonna get a good night's rest. Hopefully I feel up to work. This morning I woke up and I was just incapacitated, not able to function as a human being. But again, thanks to Tylenol, I was able to change that. And so that's where I'm at right now. I have some work to get done, so I'm just doing the bare minimum, trying to get through it. I know I just seem like $1 million. I know I look like $1 million, but we're getting through this right now.